The season of champions begins today with 14 of the country's top teams gathered in Camrose. Money leaders, Scottish champions, Brier winners, Olympic gold medalists. It's an elite group of curlers out to prove that they are the very best. The 2014 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling, next. We are about an hour or so southeast of Edmonton for our second visit to Camrose, Alberta. Our first was back in 2008 for the Continental Cup. Now it is the Canada Cup. As on this Wednesday afternoon, we say hello, Canada, and welcome back to our first day coverage of the Canada Cup as the road to Korea 2018 starts now. Let's take a look at the scores from this morning's draw. Heather Nedohin, two-time Canadian champion, is a winner over Val Sweeting, a runner-up to the Scotties last year in Montreal. Rachel Homan, the two-time reigning Canadian champion, beats Sherry Madaw 7-4. Men's play, Kevin Cooey with his brand-new team beats the gold medal winner from Sochi, and Glenn Howard went an extra to beat John Morris 7-6. We mentioned, of course, this is the start of qualifying for Korea. Well, let's think back to 2009 and the lady that won the trials then to go on to Vancouver, go on to win a silver medal. Cheryl Bernard had the smile of a lifetime as she celebrated with her team, and we are thrilled to have Cheryl joining us for the event here in Camrose. We told you earlier today that Linda Moore has retired after 25 years, and we wish her well. And joining us, of course, the other guy, Jennifer Jones. I'm amazed that so soon after winning that gold and how busy she was during the summer, the focus she has right now. She's the leading money winner on the tour.
It's incredible. You know, with the pressures that have been on them since their gold medal win, that it's tough to get back out on the ice and be focused, and they've been doing it game after game after game.
So let's take a look at the field, and it is headed by the two-time reigning Canadian champion, Rachel Homan, Jennifer Jones. Val Sweeting, we mentioned, lost to Homan in the Scotties final. Heather Nedohin, 2 Canadian championships. Sherry Madaw lost to Jones in the trials final. Sherry Anderson skipping for Stephanie Lawton, who recently had a son. And Ali Flaxey coming off a very good season in Ontario. Hottest men's team right now, Mike McEwen out of Winnipeg. Won 5 of 6 events so far, leads the money tour. Why is he so good?
I think even at a young age, they're even more motivated, Vic, if you believe that. I guess you'd have to think the motivation came from watching his wife win a gold medal for her country. That had to help a little bit.
So Mike McEwen is part of a very talented field, and you look at John Morris, of course, won the Brier with Kevin Cooey, then lost the final of the trials to Brad Jacobs. Kevin Cooey, his new team. Glenn Howard has made changes. Mike McEwen, Brad Gougeau, and Jim Cotter, of course, who last year played with John Morris. When we come back, our feature is Nedohin against Jones. It is draw 2 on day 1. This is the Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling on TSN.
We've had a good start to our season. We've obviously got a change in our lineup, and it's been adjusting, you know, to different players rotating through and everything. So we're really pleased with the way our season's going.
It has been absolutely incredible since winning the Olympics. We can't believe all the people that come up to us and want to share their stories of what we were doing. And to be honest, every time we pull out our gold medal to show somebody, I still can't believe that it's ours. We definitely wanted to take some time after the Olympics to make sure that we all wanted to commit 4 years. But when we came back together, everybody just wanted to keep playing because we just love playing together so much.
The 2014 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. The 2014 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association. And by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years.
Yeah, there is going to be some melting. It's going to get above 0 by the end of the week. Jim Cotter last year plays with John Morris. Isn't that appropriate that they would play each other? Ali Flax against Rachel Holman, another Battle of Ontario. Brad Gushue opens against Mike McEwen. Sherry Anderson, Sherry Madaw on sheet E. 5 sheets in play. It's time to meet the teams of our featured game. And it is Jennifer Jones against Heather Nedohin. And Nedohin, the team from the Sherwood Park Curling Club in Sherwood Park, Alberta, with Lainey Peters, Jocelyn Peterman, Amy Nixon, who comes in to replace Beth Iskew for a year, and Heather Nedohin. And of course, the familiar team from the St. Vital Curling Club in Winnipeg, skipped by Jennifer Jones, Don McEwen, Jill Officer, and Caitlin Laws. It's all brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. First advantage goes to Nedohin as she picks up the last rock. She will have the hammer in this first end of play, and to get us going, playing the Yellow Stones, the lead for the gold medal winners out of Sochi, Don McEwen.
They had the national anthem right above us, Vic. All the teams turned around to look at the flag and sing, and you could see the Jennifer Jones team singing really loudly. It means so much to carry that flag and do as well as they did last year, and how they're playing so well at the start of the year amazes me, because it's so many, there's so many distractions. We saw the Jacobs team struggle a little bit today, and they've just done a wonderful job of parking it and getting right back in the action and playing well.
9.5.
Well, and you know the demands that they would have had on them, as I said, all through the summer, and they've obviously been managing it really well and can come out here without complacency and want to win.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a little open as they've come in, and let's take a look at what your thoughts on the game plan may be.
Well, Heather's always likes to keep it simple. She likes to hit. She defaults to the hit, and the less rocks and play, the better for that team, I think. And you just know what Jennifer Jones is going to do. She's going to apply much pressure as she can by putting rocks in play. So we've got contrasting styles here. Jones has to be aggressive to put enough pressure on Nedohin to make her miss.
The game plan brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. All right, Cheryl, you know that's the style of Jennifer Jones. You're going to have to, at least at some point in time, play with her. I'm speaking of Heather Nedohin. When do you do that? You cannot. I mean, we've seen this so often. Teams will want to maybe try and go and run it through, but eventually you're going to have to play with her.
You do, and I think, you know, for Nedohin's team, they're still feeling out their players, and it's a new team. These are effectively a new team and an old team that's been established for many years, and so they're going to try and feel out what their game plan is and try different ends. And you know Jen loves rocks and play, and so sometimes you give that to her and sometimes you don't.
Interesting to watch the sheet here. This morning they were fooled. The first 3 or 4 ends, everybody was missing wide, and then it seemed to come back with a little bit more curl as the game went along, which is quite unusual.
Yeah, they're not in their grooves. Okay. 9.5? Yep. 10.5.
We've watched Heather for a long time, and she'd be happy to win 1-0 if you'd let her.
Huh.
I think it's going to be up to the Jones team to be aggressive.
10.
And Jocelyn Peterman won that Canadian Junior Championship in Napanee, Ontario back in 2012. Also a Canada Games silver medal. But you mentioned the changes that this Nedohin team has gone through. Let's talk a little bit more about that. Good afternoon to Kathy Gauthier.
Hey, Vic. Well, certainly for Heather, it's not only the reality of some different players, but the other thing that they've found is for the first time, she's alone in Edmonton with the base of the team being in Calgary. So they're not spending a lot of time together. But what I found really interesting that they did is that Jessica is the one that is mentoring Jocelyn. And we've always talked about the role that she plays when Heather's in the hack, keeping her calm, giving her positive things. So what they've done in the beginning of the year is they put a headset on Jessica and on Jocelyn on the bench to listen, so that when Jocelyn plays, she will try to mimic the kinds of things that has been said to Heather in the past, so that from the hack position, Heather's not going to be feeling a difference.
So Peterman steps in for Jessica Mayer, who played this morning, but Jessica has just now gotten a full-time teaching job. She's a grade 6 teacher at Dansero Meadows, and so she has headed back home to teach. And so that means that Peterman will slide into that second position, play the front end with Lainey Peters. But you're right, we often hear those, come on now, make the shot, you can do it. Those little things as a skip, I'm guessing, Cheryl, you like to hear those. They may sometimes go in one ear and out the other, but if they're not there, then you wonder about it.
Yes, I think you notice if they're not there. Sometimes you may not hear them, but it's smart for them to be looking at doing that with the new player this year.
Well, we saw Jessica Mayer on the bench with their coach, Daryl Nixon. So my understanding is that she will be leaving at the end of the day to return and go back to teach tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot of these players are trying to be legends in their spare time, trying to, juggle the family's work, all the other commitments on the side. It's incredibly difficult. That's a typical error in the first end, Cheryl. We see that a lot when you saw Caitlin throw down that spot where they hadn't thrown any practice rocks, and it fooled her.
Yeah, and giving Nedohin a chance at a score for the with Hammer.
Exactly. Yeah, get this in behind.
So this is another change, of course, for Heather Nedohin to bring in Amy Nixon, the bronze medalist from 2006. Of course, they were there in Italy with you. She had left Shannon Clybrink and started her own team, playing for a couple of years, and now we understand Beth Iskew is just taking 1 year off. Again, we don't know, things may change, but it's another change for Heather Nedohin. Officer and McEwen, and no, they won't be able to drag that stone of Caitlin Laws by.
Okay, so I gave
Kind of caught in between there too. If they yelled "whoa" a little sooner, they might have been able to save that one in the circle somewhere. Nice weight, it just over curled on them.
Moving. Sorry, I should have said that. Like they're.
Oh God, that's too much, too much, too much, too much. Like tons. Yeah, it is. It's a rocket. No, never, never, never. Good goodness, Amy. Okay. Sorry. 50.
So if you're counting up
68.
unforced errors, there's the first out of Team Nedohin and out of the hand of Amy Nixon.
Yeah, exactly. You just, even if you miss it light, Cheryl, and then you got a rock you can use.
Yeah, and they, we talked earlier before the game that Nedohin probably a bit of an advantage because they played this morning. So first time, out here for Jones, Nedohin should have a little bit of a feel for the ice.
I think that's better.
Yeah, which is what we said.
Yeah, 14 was good. Well, if she will be top of the house, we might need to come down on it.
See rolls underneath?
Yeah. Yeah. Come down on it. We were saying.
Could do the short run too.
Yeah. There is more swing to away from the stands at this end. Run a little straighter here.
Interesting comment there. You're saying a little less curl away from the stands. Trying to roll under here.
Firm 10.
You have to think this will curl. There has to be pebble in this area.
One more time, Officer and McEwen called on here, and they don't get the roll underneath. They roll to the back 8 wide open.
Caitlin. 10-3.
Sorry.
10-3 actually.
10-3 is the split time between the two hogs.
Less weight.
Most of the women's teams, none of the men's teams do it too, and it gives them some feedback on why that overcurled. Was she a little light? Was she a little soft with the release, or maybe just not enough ice? So at least that eliminates one factor. They know how hard she threw it.
And there's not a lot of guessing by the skip saying, I think it was down. You have a number, it's easy, it's factual.
Let's go, Hooch. Nice throw here.
10, 10 and a half.
This was running straight in practice, correct? Amy, you threw here in practice straighter, right?
Yeah, it should be nice.
9-5?
Yeah, I like that.
That first championship with Kathy Borst back in
Weight's good, 9-5.
98, and then she waited a long time before she won a Canadian championship on her own in 2012.
Go, all the way.
Peterman, Peters. Oh, and they did well just to hold it, to grab enough.
Oh,
We got movement there.
yeah, they had it in their head to be straight there.
That didn't run like in practice.
Yeah.
That didn't move like practice. That got a lot of movement there.
10.
Yeah, but
Yep.
like we needed a lot more ice from that.
Yes.
So sugar balls. That
What do you guys think, Bryce?
took off. So was I tight?
I think Caitlin was just light, hey?
Sugar balls.
I
Missed
could
that.
almost draw the button here.
Yeah, nothing wrong.
I thought it's perfect. Good
Try
throw.
not to sweep it early.
We need more ice for sure.
We need more ice.
Yes.
Because,
Agreed.
well, that shoot.
That's what you really want in the first and a freebie for Jennifer. And you get a chance to get the speed, obviously, and
Room,
to
Dylan,
get
off
that
for a
partly
sec, guys.
underneath, it might force a single out of the Nedohin team.
Needs to work still.
Still needs to curl.
If you're at house, let it work if you can.
Go deep. Go deep.
Keep her coming. As far as you can go.
Hard.
As far as you can go.
Hard.
A little more. Go. A little more.
Great brushing, guys.
Oh, terrific.
Brushing.
Great shot, Jen.
Yeah, that shot was made by the
Hair
front end
heavier.
all
That would've
day,
been heavy.
and
Draw the button.
just swept far enough, that extra foot and a half, to get it in behind where Heather can't take the chance to try to chip that out of there, and there's a chance to force.
It really came off the line, eh?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure we were gonna get it right. 14-4.
Some early deep breaths, and
Short. Yeah, to 16-6 on Henderson.
Yeah. I like that 100, Heather.
now forcing Nedohin to draw for one, needs half a stone in the 8 foot.
Easy then. Easy, Joss.
Curling pretty big, guys.
Starting to go! Starting to go!
Piece of 8.
Crossing big time!
Really going hard. 14-9. Come on, guys.
Well judged by Jocelyn Peterman and Lainey Peters. Heather Nedohin draws for a single, take the early lead. Let's begin our updates on this Wednesday afternoon. We'll drop in on Sherry Anderson skipping Stephanie Lawton's team out of the Nutana Curling Club of Saskatoon as she goes against Sherry Madaw from Coldwater in District. Stephanie Lawton had a baby boy back in October, so she's just back on the ice. Kathy, Sherry Anderson's last.
Well, she's got a great chance for two. That Yellowstone coming in far too deep for Sherry Madaw, which allows the nose hit. And there's your deuce.
There it is. So a good start for Sherry Anderson out of the Nutana in Saskatoon. And remember, it's just a 7-team round robin. So, you know, if you lost this morning, to drop a second, if you're Sherry Madaw, for example, or any of the teams out here, that's a pretty quick hole. You know, you've got not a lot of time to dig yourself out.
Well, and look at the field too. Look at the rest of the game. It's not like you can bank on stringing a whole bunch of victories together with this type of quality of field. So you're right. You got to grab those wins when you can.
As we welcome you back to the Encana Arena here in Camrose, our featured game. Heather Nedohin against Jennifer Jones. Nedohin drawing for the single in the first. It means that Jones will have the last rock. She has the hammer here in 2, playing the Yellowstones.
No. Close. Whoa. Whoa. No. Okay.
Dawn McEwen.
It should roll right. It should roll dead frozen. A little bit. Okay, good.
Just slipped a bit so we didn't bump it. Yeah. Control, 10, 10, 5. So less than my hit last time. Hey, no, yeah, I threw more like 9.5. Right? You're good. Let's go.
Dawn had a pretty simple double there. They just overthrew it a hair. She probably doesn't throw 2 doubles all winter.
No, that'd be a rarity.
Jocelyn Peterman.
Oh boy.
Go, Heather. Come on.
Lack of speed there.
Gonna have enough.
You got it.
One more, another one, and just enough.
Kind of like that. Do you like that? Yeah.
So we mentioned it's a 7-team round robin, each team playing 6 games, 10 end games. It's thinking time, reduced from last year from 40 to 38 minutes, and each team gets 2 90-second timeouts.
Whoa, lay down.
Off. No. Close. Yep. Whoa. Go down. Go. Whoa. Sorry. Just jump. Sorry, Jill.
It's okay. Wow, that ever finished. Yeah. Oh, 10, 5. Same lead? Where was I at?
Jumped at the end on them a little bit there. Jill had thrown a lot of weight, lots of rotation. It didn't look like it was going to come up to the nose even. It just came right across the face of it and into the rolling a little too far.
Well, I wonder if when we saw it start out the ice
9.5.
in this morning's draw, maybe a little straighter. And then as the game went on, there was a little bit more curl. And now they're being surprised by the curl. What a lovely hit and roll underneath that corner. So wonder if the ice is changing. Jamie Barasa,
Perfect, Joss, 10.
those eye on the hog handles. He's the chief ice technician. Has been here before, Kathy Gauthier.
Well, he has. He's done both a provincial women's and a provincial men's championship in the last couple of years. And I talked to him after the draw and before this one, and he was not as happy as he wanted to be about the ice conditions. He felt it was really cold in the building, and that there was still some movement, but it was all at the end, all very late. And so he's raised the temperature in the building by 2 degrees, which doesn't sound like much to us, but it does make a difference for sure on the ice surface. So you are seeing that curl that he wanted. In Jamie's mind, the ideal draw to the button is the edge of the 12-foot or 8-foot line or into the 12-foot, and we are seeing that this afternoon.
Hey guys, we're thinking 14.5 anyway, eh?
Yes.
That was a 14.8 on that one. Okay.
The ice makers have to adjust just like the players draw
Sorry,
one. And,
Caitlin's coming right
it
down
was
the middle sheet.
much
14.
colder in here. We walked in here this
haven't been
morning.
down
It,
here, it doesn't
that had to
matter.
affect the ice on the straight side. And it eventually seemed to curl a little more as the game went along. But there's tons of curl there now. It's great. But you think it's an advantage for Nedohin to have a game on it, but if the surface has changed a little bit, it might fool her.
7, 8. Easy, easy.
Easy. Laney. Whoa. Whoa. Sit.
Holy crap.
And it's really close now for second shot. We updated, of course, Sherry Anderson scoring 2. Here are the other scores. Cotter and Morris, teammates a year ago, playing against each other, a blank. Holman, 2-time Canadian champion, a blank against Ali Flaxey in the Battle of Ontario. And McEwen, the hottest team going against Brad Gouju out of the Ballyhaley and St. John's, and Gouju with Mark Nichols back at 3rd and a blank there as well.
What a huge addition to that team, bringing Mark back to his old favorite spot at 3rd. And they'll have to be a better team because of that.
No. Off. Yep. Hard. Okay.
Did you put added pressure on yourself? Cheryl, I'm wondering, obviously, when you've won what they have, Jones so far, they've won 3 events, they lost another final. They've handled whatever they've been put in front of them, but I'm just wondering if, in fact, everyone is after them now, as they have been for a number of years. Did you put added pressure on yourself when you came off the silver medal?
I think the added pressure was to not allow complacency to creep in, to continue with the same work ethic that you had and what got you to that silver medal or to that Olympic podium. And so sometimes those are the things that are difficult.
You didn't try shots that you might not normally have done. You didn't do anything differently on the ice that where you said, we're the silver medalists. We need to do that kind of thing.
No, but what I noticed is teams played so great against us. It was
yeah.
Teams just raised their game, and no, we really tried. We had a very definitive game plan, and we really tried to stick with that after.
You do have that target in your back, though, after you win a big event like that, right? Everybody wants to beat you, that's for sure.
Yeah, sometimes the underdog theme is a great
yes.
way to walk into events.
Okay, you got it, Amy. Let's go next. Nice throw here.
We're thinking of Jones's second shot.
I think so, by a little bit.
Amy Nixon.
Really hard.
Amy actually was the alternate for Heather Nedohin when she won her Canadian Championship, won the Scotties in 2012, so they do have a relationship.
It's not bad.
That just squirts over enough to sit the 2 without last rock here in the second.
You like that?
Well, Brad Gushue, Mike McEwen, they blanked the first, and Mike McEwen getting ready to throw his last.
And a bit of a break for the McEwen team on a half shot made by Mark Nichols, or half shot not made, I guess I should say. And that's really led to this opportunity for 2. It's a nose hit.
Good. Just clean. Shot, mate. Good throw. Thank us. I'm going to go wash quick.
So on the board with a couple against Brad Gushue.
No.
Caitlin Laws.
Right off.
Caitlin would love to keep some separation after she hits this red one.
I don't know. We're gonna. Okay, Caitlin.
Skipper tried to call the audible there. She knew it was going to roll out. She was trying to hit it thin enough, get that back one.
It's got nice movement here, like 8-8, 9.
Mine came up nice.
Yeah.
You know, this is the time, the first couple ends of the games of a spiel, that we would talk a lot as a team. You know, you're always trying to figure out, what are you seeing, what am I seeing?
Probably, yeah.
Because it's changing all the time, and even from game to game.
Well, just hit and roll or 3.
Nice normal.
I like to roll to center, guys.
Hey, you got it, Heather.
This will
I like what
finish
Heather just
hog
said
line
there too. It's moving here. I can throw such and such a weight. I think it was 9-8 she wanted. And she's got a visual before she goes down, and then that's half the battle. I noticed a lot of the women's teams. Jennifer does it, and Heather does it. They play the inside-out shot all the time on this shot, and not that it's wrong. It's just a lot of many of the men's teams would throw the other turn. Did you have a preference there? Or
I played the inside out just because you had, you know, a lot more room to roll. Right?
Sure.
Especially if you hadn't played that outside in shot, you didn't really know there was a lot more, less room for error.
Exactly.
The freeze.
This is closer, I draw the button pop.
Even if we tap it.
Yeah.
Another update after a blank in the first. Cotter against Morris.
I don't know if I like going on.
And some really nice shots made by this new look Jim Cotter field. And for Jim on his very last stone, he made a hit and roll. And we've always seen Jim for a very long time anyways, you know, throwing that last rock but not calling it. And this time he's doing both, and he's doing it with a lot of confidence, I would say. And so John Morris is facing 3, needs about half of the 8-foot to get the single.
Nolan Thiessen, Carter Rycroft, Pat Simmons calling line. Boy, this is going to be a drag, boy. He's got to get it by a little bit more. Oh, he's going to come up shy. It looks like a steal of 2.
And it was, you know, interestingly enough, Russ, he's drawing to the wings on a draw that he could have gone to the middle, but that's when he lost earlier today when it came short. I don't know if he's spooked.
Yeah, good point, because he would have drawn to the middle in practice for the draw for hammer, and he would have known that in turn to the button. It's kind of interesting he did that.
Jen, knowing she's going to get forced this end, is looking for a deuce by playing a tap or a freeze back on this one.
Hard! Hard!
Good looking line here when you get it there.
Shoot. How much space? Yeah.
But maybe not quite.
Sorry. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. 885. Wait.
You could play this the other way, Cheryl, and just a little on the center line side and jam it off that top one or across the top.
Nice throw here.
So there's a slightly worse angle here.
Yes.
Not that this is, neither one of them are easy.
No, I'm assuming she knows this spot and coming across the face of it.
Do you think she's crossing it?
I think so.
Okay.
8, please. No,
Oh, not with that weight.
Final stone for Heather Nedohin.
Whoa,
Jones with last rock. Trying to keep the force on.
That's good. That's good.
Great hit.
And she does well to sit the 2.
Nice throw.
Edge 12, edge 8.
Very nice.
Nice shot, Heather. I could have called it a bit more aggressive, but why leave it there, really, for her to draw down to the same spot? Yeah. Oh, no. Nice throw. That came up pretty good. Like,
Jennifer going a little tighter than they did in practice too. It's a second end. I guess most of the spots have warmed up a little bit, but if anything, I'm guessing this could be a wee bit slower than practice.
line's good. Curling more.
Basically where she threw the freeze, isn't it?
Yes.
Not moving a whole lot.
Drawing against a couple.
Nice
To
shot.
even it after 2.
1 yellow.
1 yellow it is. Nicely done. Jennifer Jones will pick up her single point, making her debut at this year's Home Hardware Canada Cup. Another update for you. Let's go over into Sheedy, Sherry Anderson, Sherry Madaw. After Anderson scored 2 with the last stroke in the first, Madaw has the hammer and facing a couple, Kathleen.
She is. Needs to get right to the center of both, Vic. Doesn't even have to remove them, but needs to keep her shooter there. Sherry Anderson tried to get on top, but it hung out. But needs to get right to the crotch.
And doesn't. And so it's a steal of 1 for Sherry Anderson, up 3-0 on Sherry Madaw. I love those games when I can just say one name and be right. Don't even have to worry about the last. Just go Sherry. And oh, of course, Vic, you're right. 1-1. Nedohin and Jennifer Jones as we welcome you back to go to the third. And it is, again, Heather Nedohin that has the last draw, playing the Redstones. Hasn't been much spark to this so far. Cheryl, any thoughts?
Well, you know, I think both skips are happy. You know, Nedohin was forced to 1 in the first end, and Jones forced to 1 in the second end. And, you know, forcing a team to 1 is almost as good as scoring your multiple with the hammer. So I think they're both happy with the results so far.
Keep her going.
Well, you tended to play that way. I always thought that you're very patient and you don't mind, you know, the forces of the victory and, you know, take control and even ends. And
yeah, we really focused a lot on scoreboard management, keeping the front open, not going for our deuce too early. A lot of times we gave up steals if we went too early for that deuce.
It's all there.
my guess is next time around, once Jones has hammer again, I think you'll see some rocks in play. And
for sure, Russ will.
Coming down. 6. Let it work. 6. Let it work. It will work. Let it work. Let it work. Easy, easy. No, Nick. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Go.
Lainey Peters wraps it around that off-center guard into the top of the 8. There's always those kind of players, and Lainey is one of those, just you can rely on her. And when you think back to her time down east and playing with Heather Smith and Marianne Arsenault, winning a Canadian mixed with Mark Dacey, just reliable at that lead spot.
You always need somebody on that team that kind of brings out the fire in everybody else, and you don't want all the same types of personality on the team.
Where? Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Can we rub? No.
That was
okay.
Self-inflicted there. That's not in a great spot.
Sorry, guys.
Overlapped guards, never good.
Yeah, just slightly, aren't they?
Really nice chance for Heather here. Sink another one around.
14.5, 14.7.
Tight out of her hand, you heard Heather Nedohin fire back as she released it. Jocelyn Peterman. Nixon, Peters. Go, go, go. If they can just tuck this around these staggers. A little bit more. Tuck it around. Get it. Oh, they just did.
Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Go, 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 go.
And into the center line. Buried.
15-5. Well, I would have preferred 14.
Oh, this is saved by Nixon and Peters.
I give Heather the credit here for that encouragement, Vic. All that yelling, that paid dividends on that shot.
Motivates you.
Absolutely. Beautiful brush.
But also the experience, I think, Cheryl, of a Heather Nedohin to see it tight out of her hand.
No.
Yeah, she knew, and
Right off.
to let the sweepers know to get on it or play plan B. That's the experience of the season skips.
Open side.
Seasoned rather than older.
Prefer that word.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I don't mind it. I like here, but I also like there. That's tough.
Out turn color on
You know
looks
what,
pretty
it's
natural.
It's this way or open side even.
Jocelyn just threw it too.
Don't you think? It's the out turn
That's
that's the
kind of
problem.
nice.
You can't leave them
You
that
just
out
threw
turn.
it. That's okay.
Yeah.
Live look at Ali
Don't like
Flaxey
I
against
don't like
Rachel Holman. All on Terry here. Flaxey out of the Listable Curling Club. As she's down by a couple, Kathy.
Well, she is, and she's playing, it looks like more than draw weight. Needs to get to that stone in the 4-foot.
The reigning Ontario champion. And needs to sit here, and she'll spill out the back, and that's a steal of 2 against Rachel Holman, coming off a win this morning. Holman beating Sherry Madaw, so 4-0 there. Flaxey struggling at the Scotties in Montreal in February when she went 3-8.
Come on, you get it by, go, Lainey.
This looks like it's going harder than her first one.
Another one, and again, and now have 3 in there. Live look, Guju and McEwen. And nice to see Mark Nichols holding the brush and returning to St. John's and the Ballyhalian, teamed up again with Brad Gushu, his last.
Well, he is facing two, and we saw a similar shot this morning, and Brad Jacobs made that really uber thin double, but this is not the double. This is just for the single, trying to get to the nose.
Brett Gallant, Jeff Walker. And it does sit in time for the single. McEwen has the last rock back, still leading by 1.
Nice soft weight choice by Brad Gushu there, and he managed to hang around because of it.
5, 7, 6. What do you like, Nick? I like this one. This is good.
So running this back, and we'll get rid of 2.
This is 15 T. Yeah, I threw a 14.
Now,
I think. Yeah.
Just curious, would you have ever considered, I know they played the run back and they've left the center guard there, would you have ever thought, Russ, of just going behind that stagger yourself?
Yeah, you really could have. There's no question about it. Depends on how much. It's hard from our angle. The shot rock at the time might have been open enough to run it into the rock you're talking about coming around. But yeah, if that red one wasn't available to come around, what would have been a good call?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Look at this.
Well, they figured it out, haven't they? They've made some wonderful draws here. Coupled by Peterman. Now Amy Nixon.
Behind the tee line. Anywhere kind of full force. Pretty good. Why do I do that?
Great technique from Jocelyn with the
That my little
lower hand right on the broom head almost to give her the maximum leverage.
14 and a half. What?
And just what? Disappointed because it went that little bit deep, you think so?
I think she just looked frightened that it wouldn't get by. I'm impressed with Jocelyn sweeping as a skip. Like they've obviously worked on that.
Yeah, where'd you figure that out?
I never had it.
Never taught that at skip school.
Gotta move. Yep. Hard. You got no line. We gotta go.
I've seen a couple of rocks. If they get out wide enough, you get past maybe middle 8, or middle 12. It doesn't seem to want to come back. There it goes.
That's good. Good brush. Pretty good. Sorry, just a hair late. It's okay.
And that's one of the things you really try to figure out early in your head as a skipper, all the players, is what the sheet is shaped like. Where are the straighter spots? Where will it curl?
It's a little tap under this and sit there. Well, it's over, baby.
Team Howard to draw the 4-foot in the 5th end, a similar spot to that, and it didn't curl enough to get a piece of the 4-foot, so there might be a few straight spots out wide.
Okay. Have to throw tight. Play like a 6-5. Actually, this is gonna slam, right? Yeah. Wouldn't we prefer they slam our rock, or are you just thinking they're gonna go around? Play it tight. If you get the top, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. Hey guys, quick, come on. I like that. Yeah? Play this tight. And if you get that front, that's fine. The more we here. Yeah, that's not bad. Huh? Yeah, that's not bad. I can only see it like I don't know if I can see enough. Maybe. Oh, yeah. You totally can. I like that. These are the ones. I still like leaving her this because it's a slam underneath it all. Totally all day. Okay. Open this up. Yep. Quarter rock. Join peel. Whatever you, do we need peel? Not 9. Yep. I got a 3rd. Peel. Peel. Okay.
Heather's.
Peel it is. All right, straight at it, guys.
I think she defaults to the hit a lot, which is fine because they're really good at it. So that's the plus for this team, the advantage. That's what they like to play. But you don't have to play this. You're wrecking on the guard. I don't think helps at all, and there's a pretty good chance you'll roll out with a shot.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Makes the shot she called. Stayed out there an awfully long time.
The other thing is to just.
It kind of gives Jennifer a chance, though. You know, Jennifer can come down here, tap that up a little bit. There's no reason not to give it a try at this point in time. And if she could just get it into that area there, it really puts a lot of pressure, and with only 2 rocks left for Heather, it's going to be a little bit late to bail out.
I think that's too much.
Yeah, they swept mine the whole way. Okay. I like it. You got her. Well, it was that in between.
Santa came early, didn't he?
Well, they had.
He brought you some new little
This is
gizmos, eh?
I just, yeah. I didn't want to show it to you in the first game, Becca.
Oh, you wait for Cheryl to come
That's
to
right.
show off.
I know he'd impressed in the first game.
No,
I'm fairly impressed.
Thank you.
Go, Dan.
All line, you guys. Even if we just freeze ours, it's pretty good. Ideally, I'd like back 4 to try to tap it frozen.
That's curious to me. Could you not come down with enough weight, play the raise, and move that red stone enough to be sitting the deuce?
Yeah, oh sure, I think you can. But without hammer, I think this might be the smarter play. If you could ever tap this frozen.
How does she get it out?
Yeah, exactly, and you'd be in really good shape for the steal. Nothing wrong with your call, though, Becca. The only problem would be is if you roll into the wrong spot, you might set up a yellow double. If I'm playing Heather Nedohin, I'm trying to make her play as many soft shots as I can, because she's a great hitter.
There we go. I mean, listen, you can't. You cannot question that, but that is just something about Jennifer Jones trying to out-yell Caitlin Laws, but Caitlin has developed into a very fine third.
She has amazing third. I think the two of them work so well together, and that's what you see with a lot of those great backhands.
Shoot.
So we talk about all the teams retooling for the 4-year run. Jennifer Jones took a tremendous amount of heat when she made this change with Kathy Overton and to Caitlin Laws, and Kathy, obviously a wonderful player, won a Bonspiel last couple weekends ago, actually sparing, but you know it paid dividends obviously to bring in Caitlin.
It's okay.
I looked and I'm like,
At times it's not about skill, it's about what each player gives each other. You know, skill, you know it's there at this level, everyone has a skill, it's just who brings the best out in you on the ice.
It's the business of the game.
For sure.
That's how the Olympics have changed curling for the elite level player.
Yep! Yeah! Yeah! Yes! Yep! Whoa! Yep! Whoa!
Got the line, and we'll angle it back and catch the back stone. It still leaves Jones sitting the shot stone, just biting the pinhole.
Even if I just get it out of there, eh?
The shot that's going to hurt here is this one. This is the one Jennifer has to worry about, is leaving that in play. So bet 2 ways to counteract that would be to guard it, but how do you guard it over in the corner like that? You can't really take enough ice on the intern side. So the second best thing to do would be to hit it, get rid of it. By doing that, you might roll into her broom or a little farther and take away really any opportunity other than that great long raise. I like this call.
You okay with that broom, Don?
Yeah. Just a hit and roll. Okay. We're all just touching theirs. We just don't want to kick theirs too far.
Okay.
The 10.
Okay. We're done.
Theirs actually moved here.
Yeah.
So,
What's the fear, Cheryl, of kicking that stone on the center line too far? What's she worried about?
Well, I think she's just concerned that if she kicks it too far over, then she's got that to raise into the forefoot as well.
Whoa!
Right now, Nedohin can't do anything with it.
No! Sit!
And there's a little kick. Now, she kick it far enough.
Is there?
Boy, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be there.
Me too. That's why I got you on it right
And there
away.
it is. So she can now, that red stone in the 8-foot, do you think she can bump that up?
I think you can play the yellow double, Vic, if you really hair by that center guard.
Okay.
Just come by, you have to squeak this guard, kind of like that. But if you can get almost to the nose and hit this one as thin as you possibly can, you can certainly shoot it out that way. That one's gone, and you can actually sit two.
Yeah, it is.
The shooter hangs around, which it has to make the shot. You could score as many as 3 here.
Well, and those two then are in the top 8, and look where you have to go to get around to score.
Right where that broom is ideal here.
She won her opener earlier today against Val Sweeting. Heather Nedohin, get it by the guard, run it back, touch it. Now how far will it go? Gets rid of 1, gets rid of 2.
Great shot.
Nice throw. That's fun.
That's fun, you bet.
That's fun. Nice shot.
To get 3 by the guard, run it back, touch it off their own. Look at Peterman right there to drag it out the side. Where are you going? You betcha. All the way out for 3. Well, you said you would prefer, if you're Jennifer Jones, to hold Nedohin to soft shots. She loves the upweight shots, comes through with a beauty.
Yeah, I thought Jennifer hit and rolled to the wrong spot. She could have hit and rolled out and left Heather a tougher shot, made her draw. You can't leave Heather a hit.
No, and she makes it no problem.
To score 3, it's the key shot. It's brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like Cashmere. On day 1 of the Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling here at the Encana Arena in Camrose. But it is a Jennifer Jones team that at the moment, to my mind anyway, isn't sharp. Not on every shot, certainly.
4 feet.
Well, that unforced error again. Jennifer made the right call for sure to hit that guard or hit that rock or guard at one or the other. She elected to hit it, but you had to control the thrown rock. And we talked about it in the break, Cheryl. She just simply rolls out. Heather probably scores 1 at the most, I would imagine, but you leave Heather a chance, she's going to take advantage of it. Made a beautiful double.
Well, and not only does that give you 3 points, it's the momentum and the swing and the feel.
Keep in mind, the year Heather won in 2012, she knocked off Jennifer Jones in the semifinal on a measure, I believe.
Just a little bit.
It was.
They're not going to lay down and play dead against Jennifer Jones here. That was a great 3.
And it certainly jumps off the board, doesn't it? After a couple of singles in 1 and 2.
Big win.
Jocelyn Peterman.
Big. Whoa. Come up.
Come up. And very nice. We'll get them both.
Top 4 line.
Perfect shot.
It's good, JP. It's good, JP.
Great for Jocelyn to walk in here, and you're only playing Jennifer Jones in your first game in a big senior event like this, and what a beautiful double.
Wait on me. Yep, little tight, yep. Hard. Come on, hard. Okay, you're on the guard. Whoa.
Couldn't sneak it around.
Okay.
And we'll just leave it shy. Center line.
That was nice.
Just outside the 12 foot.
You like the straight peel, or do you like that?
Oh, I like the straight peel.
What do you do now, Cheryl, if you're
going around, but it's hers.
if you're Heather Nedohin? I'm sure she senses the same thing that we do. She's got Jennifer Jones, not at this moment anyway, through 3 playing her best. You just put 3 on the board, so what's your approach if you're Nedohin?
Hit everything. You know Jones loves rocks in play, whether it's a tight game or not, and so you just, as much as you can, manage the scoreboard, force them, get your deuce or even your 1, and manage the game.
That comes back to what you're saying too, is if there are rocks in play, that forces a soft game, and it's not Heather's strength.
Right. Well, Heather can make those too, but she loves to do what you just witnessed, that wonderful double. She's so accurate. So I think they think defense first, and that's going to be an interesting situation here, because you've got Jones, arguably the best team in the world at putting points on the board, which they now need to do. And you've got Heather, who's arguably one of the very best at preventing the opponent from scoring a lot of points, and that's what they're going to try to do. So it's going to be difficult for Jennifer to get more than 2 here.
Nice draw for Jill Officer to use that 8-foot guard, tuck one around.
No.
Rachel Holman up 4-0 on Allison Flaxey out of Listowel, Ontario, and this is her final, Kathy.
For 3, potentially.
There you are. Sorry, I thought you were ignoring me. Oh, look at that. How nice is that? What a great bounce back shot for Allison Flaxey as she gets the 3 to close it to 1. Thanks, Kathy.
Good rock.
Kathy, are you there?
I am.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Guju McEwen, and it looks like Mike McEwen is sitting the one final stone to come.
Well, there is, but there's also a stone on the other side of BJ that you cannot see. So this is an opportunity for 3, Vic.
Oh, I'm glad you're with us then.
You should be glad anyways, even if you didn't see that rock.
It's not a hair more than I've been
Queen.
No, definitely not a hair more.
There's your 3.
There is that little yellow hiding stone.
In the middle of the 12 foot.
Yes, there it is. 5-1 McEwen.
9. Yep. Easy, easy. Easy. Sit. 8-8. Sit.
Oh. Sorry, guys. I was wide, but then I kind of missed it.
Throw here.
We're looking forward to this evening as we'll get a look at the hottest team in Canada with Mike McEwen as he goes against Kevin Cooey and his new look team as he's picked up a couple of members of Kevin Martin's former team. Frank Lang has moved from Ontario, and
Sorry, Caitlin.
Glenn Howard to join the team, and they're coming off a win earlier this morning. That's when we join you again at 8:30
There's a goopy underneath
Eastern Time.
There's a goopy.
I'll get it. Do you want to hear?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Caitlin would love that one back. You have to hang around when you're down 3.
You notice Amy Nixon just picking something off the ice. It's as they do in many parts of the West, where salt. It's too cold for the use of salt. They use a lot of sands and grains and rocks. And there's a lot of that in the parking lot here, and they're tracking it in. And they're doing their best they can to keep it off the ice. But I suspect we're going to see a pick or 2 this week.
You're good. Clean. Very nice, Heather. Beauty throw.
They're playing well right now. Heather Nedohin and gang.
Wrong team to be 3 down on.
It's not curling at all.
Hard clean is good. Thank you.
Go deep, 8. Back 12 is good. Back 12.
Back 12. Nope. Yeah, a little bit. Good. Good brush.
I saw Dawn sweep it at them when she knew it was going to hang around and get it deeper, because you have to assume Heather's going to make this one, and the deeper it is, the less distance Jennifer has to roll to blank the end.
Go down. Clean it.
Final stone for Heather Nedohin.
Yep. Just easy.
Here in the 4th.
Just easy. Yep. Right up. You got it. Yep. Very nice, Heather.
sorry.
Do you have Advil?
Yeah.
Nearby?
Hard.
Yep.
Hard, hard, hard.
Hard. Do
You
it.
start it.
I think so, Beck. She didn't seem to kick out properly, and it might have turned it a little bit.
Good, Brett.
Nope, good.
To get the blank. Jennifer Jones
That was quite tight.
will hold the hammer, but trails. Before the holidays, what more could you want than the biggest hit movies, such as The Amazing Spider-Man, Most Wanted, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, and the Lego Movie. Celebrate the season with the Movie Network, also available on demand at TMN Go. Subscribe now.
Can't keep her going. Keep her going.
Downtown.
Keep her going.
Cameros all decked out for the holidays. A blank in the fourth means that Jennifer Jones holds on to the last rock, playing the Yellowstones. And the Nedohin out of the Sherwood Park Curling Club. New home for her. So many years at the Saville Community Sports Center, where she's now the business manager.
Deep. Yes. Hard line. Go, go, go. Come on, girls. You gotta go. Come on. You gotta go. Hold it. Hold it. Nope. Just 9. Come on. More.
Good push. Well done. 13-5.
13-5. Well, maybe not, Jocelyn. 13-5.
Got it.
A couple more feet, wait.
Jennifer will stay away from those for now and try to create an error around this yellow guard. More and more teams are doing that instead of throwing the second corner guard. Cheryl, you see a lot of that, especially in the men's game. You don't get the two guards in the right spot. You can get them both out of there.
Room. Sorry, room. Make sure. Lots of line. Clean. Just above the tee would be great. Right here. Make sure, guys. Right to this
It
rock.
makes sense too, because you know Dawn just threw the corner guard. She's got a really good idea what it's going to do in that path.
Okay.
Which makes it perfectly.
Has been a great start for Sherry Madon. Lost earlier today and now down 4-0 to Sherry Anderson, Kathy.
Well, she certainly does have an opportunity here, and it really was created by a really good freeze by Joanna Rizzo on her second stone. In trying to move stones around, the red that belonged to Sherry Anderson became exposed, so this is probably the best opportunity for Sherry Madon so far this game.
Lee Merklinger on the right, Lee Armstrong on the left. The front end, Joanne Rizzo calling line out of the Coldwater and District Curling Club, Coldwater, Ontario.
And there's your 2.
And there's a touch for 2. Came within 1 game, of course, at the trials last year in Winnipeg, losing that final to Jennifer Jones.
Can you wall it off? No line. You're way out here. Gotta be to it. Wait, the line's not bad. Gotta be to it. Go, go, go! Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not there. Whoa. Just a bite. Yeah, fully in would be good, actually. Good. Okay.
Got a little further, I think.
Very good. I like it.
9.
Okay. My peel moved quite a bit.
Okay. All right, let's go, Joss.
You know, you look at somebody like Jocelyn Peterman,
9.
Cheryl, and she's just out of junior.
Yes, yes!
And yet she comes in with the knowledge of a more experienced and older player. And I say that as a compliment, not only to them, but to the junior programs across the country, because it isn't such in the day,
like trying to make the double.
yours or maybe even further back with Russ.
Thank you.
But you wouldn't have gone for a junior player, would you?
Okay.
No, I think you more and more look at the depth and the training that they have.
Right.
And so now you're looking at picking them up, and the juniors themselves also want to join these teams to gain the experience and get to play at this level.
Although I have a short memory, you did. You did go after some junior players and bringing them onto the team.
Well, yeah, and then with the Gushu thing, they were they were a good 6-7 years younger than I was.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I'm saying that when you played in Ontario, you brought in
with Wayne and Pete.
And Pete Corner.
Oh, yes, exactly. Good point. Yeah, exactly. And it revitalized me for sure, because that youthful exuberance and the the brushing, everything. I think that's the best combination, is where you've got a veteran at the helm or at the third position or both, and then you've got the youth in the front end. At least it certainly helps with the brushing.
But don't you find, though, Cheryl, that the knowledge of the game that a Peterman has already, you don't have to teach her that.
No, which I think is so key when you're throwing shots. You need to understand the tolerance on them, and these junior players that are coming up out of the ranks understand the game so well.
Jocelyn skipping too would pick that up quicker, wouldn't she? She'd already have that figured out.
You know what upsets you as a skip, and you just don't do it as a second.
I think so.
You like that better?
That was my first thought, but
half rock, Berg.
Caitlin's going to take on a tricky one here. And you look at the scoreboard, making the doubles one thing, but you have to hang around. The chance for two goes out the window if this rolls out.
Yep, yep. Whoa, yep. Whoa, whoa, right off. Fell. Sorry, Caitlin. My fault. Not getting anything out of her rock. Sorry.
So the apology from Jennifer Jones on the call, and
yeah, like we're not getting anything out of her shots. I don't know what's happening.
We talked a lot at length already about how with the new teams you've got to learn the releases, and sometimes it's just as tough with a team that's been together for a long time, isn't it? I know I watched Caitlin at the trials. A lot of her out turns curled a lot. She wasn't missing them, but a lot of them really had to work hard to get them by. Now that one tracked on her, so it might be just a little more weight than Jennifer expected. And Jennifer definitely overbrushed it.
Here.
So chance here for Jennifer Jones and third Caitlin Laws.
Line tight, close.
She coming down to the corner of it, is she?
Yeah, exactly. Freeze in there. A chance to, because of that last error, a chance to get the deuce here.
It's heavy.
And that is the kind of thing that, if you're Heather Nedohin, you can't afford to do, because this Jones team isn't going to be off their game for very long.
Beauty.
No, they're going to figure it out. They're not going to go away.
Beauty.
Right to the nose.
We're playing the roll, not the double.
Yep, monsieur.
So this should be normal.
It's a storyline, Kathy. We're going to talk a lot this week. Former teammates playing against each other. Morris, Cotter together last year, now playing against each other in a 2-2 tie as they play the fifth. And Jim Cotter and his last out of the Vernon Curling Club.
Well, he's got a really tough one. John Morris went around on his final stone. That's the one that is right on the pin. And he just got by the guard. So Jim needs to play it tight to the guard. He needs it to finish enough and have enough weight to tap it, well, probably a foot and a half.
Ryan Kuhn comes in to play that third position, the former Canadian and world junior champion. And not enough.
One yellow.
One yellow it is. So Morris steals against his former team to take the lead going to the break.
9. Oh, close. Yep, yep. Yes. Close. 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 Yes. Yes. Jocelyn. Go, Jocelyn. Hard.
One.
Go.
And not enough.
Just trying to roll on top there. It wasn't far off. Just seemed to move at the hog line in.
So your ice was pretty good, eh? You had dead weight, so I think, that should be close. Yeah.
You got it.
You can see the broom being ladled out here. It's a hair less than 4 feet. Yesterday afternoon in practice, it was closer to 6 in some spots, 5 for sure, everywhere else. So those adjustments that these top teams have to make.
No. Okay.
Well, when they slid out for first practice You and I were here.
Yeah,
and,
it would be nice.
It was 5
Hopefully I'm not gonna do
feet
that.
Yeah.
minimum.
Yep, exactly.
It's all good. And tight to the line. It's just awful.
Combo. Make it good.
Yeah, smooth.
Mine should run a little straighter than Caitlin's.
Great balance, square shoulders. Keeps your throwing arm a little bit relaxed. I like that. It gives her a little more rotation. Pretty readable delivery.
Very consistent.
Officer and McEwen again. And down on top. And what a shot to sit 2. Boy, oh boy, you go back now to that one miss by Nixon, and it just turns it around, Cheryl.
Well, what do you say? They just don't go away.
It's over.
Great shot, great freeze on both of them.
This will come. This will move.
Yep, I'm with you. Other option is just to try to nose, but that's ugly. I just go for it.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
you got it.
I think I'd jump in front of that if I was on the front end.
Yeah.
Make one go away here. That's all you can do.
Take the top one and be happy.
Tip your hat to the Jones team.
Peel.
Lots of rocks in play. McEwen, Gushue after McEwen got 3 in the 4th. And I'm counting 1, 2 McEwen. Is that what Brad Gushue's facing?
It really is. And on Brad's first one, so he's got a little bit of doubt in his mind. He was playing the freeze and he was short. And so this is a little bit, he looked very surprised by the fact that his rocket pulled up short. So he does need to find some more weight and get down to the face of the stone of the forefoot.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Heather Nedohin. Peterman trying to hold the line here, make something go away, and she will not.
Well, we've talked about it for a couple of years now. The freeze is nearly impossible to put it in a good enough spot to create an error, but they did it twice. Fantastic curling.
We're just waiting for the official word to see who got that single point. It was
It's probably not sliding quite as good.
really close, but dramatic here, the turnaround in this game. Down by 3, 1 mistake, 2 wonderful frees.
We had an opportunity at that end. We needed to make it work for us. That's too
Well,
bad.
it's only mine, right? I took them in and then they...
And now the opportunity to pick up the 3.
Yep. 10 to the house. Clean. Right to it. Right to it. Hard to it. Hard. 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 Good brush. There you go.
Right to it and out the back. 1, 2, and 3 for Jennifer Jones. And just like that, 1 mistake. And the gold medal winner jumps on it. And it was a single for Brad Gushue, so they'll go to the break down 5-2 for the hottest team in men's play, Mike McEwen.
The 2014 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
So Jones picks up the 3 to tie it at 4 after 5, which brings us to the numbers after 5. They're brought to you by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best. As you might expect, and you pointed out, Jones the advantage in the soft game, hit percentage to Nedohin there by 7 points, but 1 shot by Amy Nixon turns that around.
Yeah, she protected on the wrong side, kicked the rock, not only didn't get it out of play, knocked it into the rings, 2 perfect freezes later, and a big 3-ender for Jones.
So we're tied at 4. Heather Nedohin is with Kathy.
Heather, you work hard to get that 3 and 3 and then give it quickly back. How frustrating.
You know what? That's the mojo of the game. You know, you have your ups and downs, and they capitalized on an opportunity. Now it's our turn in 6 to turn around and capitalize on that.
We're talking a little bit about Jocelyn during the game, about how she's converted from skip to front end and playing so well. What did you see in her as a junior that made you want to bring her onto your team?
Well, I think you see a young, energetic lady that's very keen about the game, and she's an amazing athlete. You know, she's a provincial champion for baseball. So when you look at her physically, she might be tiny, but we call her Little Mighty. And, you know, she's very keen, and I think that's what's exciting about it. And she brings, you know, that energy when we forget about when, you know, oh, we're going to this slam or we're just going to the Canada Cup. She is like beyond excited, and that brings back that spark for all of us.
Thanks, Heather.
Thanks.
When you think it was just a couple of years ago, the Canadian Junior Curling Championship in Napanee, Ontario, Team Alberta led by Jocelyn Peterman, scoring 4 in the 4th en route to a 12-6 win over Manitoba. It was Alberta's first junior title in 16 years. 16 years after her skip, Heather Nedohin, had won the title in '96. Peterman went on to the World Junior Championships, losing out to Anna Sidorova of Russia in a tiebreaker. And of course, Sidorova has gone on to great things in Russia. This is the Canada Cup, day 1 from Camrose on TSN.
The 2014 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort. By M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association.
On this Wednesday afternoon, let's check in on the battle of Sherry's. Anderson against Madaw. And it is Madaw that's sitting the one T-line edge of the button. Kathy?
It is indeed, and the decision by Sherry Anderson was to play the draw. Needs to get to the 4-foot for the single.
Mentioning again that Sherry Anderson skipping this team for Stephanie Lawton. She will probably return to the ice in January after the birth of her son in October. Slides too far. Steal 1 for Madaw, closing the gap now. She was down 4-0. It's 4-3 as they go to the break. So we welcome you back. Our featured game here in draw 2 of the Canada Cup. It's Nedohin against Jones. So, you know, that's what good skips do, I guess. They just say, look, we shake it off. We gave up the 3. Now we've got the last rock. We'll try to get something going, and that's what Heather Nedohin will try to do. She does have the last rock. She has the hammer playing the Redstones here in 6.
Clean. Whoa,
You won't see any panic out of Heather either. That's a big 3, but they're going to sit down and go, look, we've got playing the 6th end. It's a control end. We have hammer. The score is tied. We don't have to do anything special here. Don't have to press the panic button. It's still up to Jones to force another error.
17? Yes. 16 and a half, somewhere in there. Yep, you got it.
I thought that was a nice answer, Cheryl, when Kathy asked Heather Nedohin about Jocelyn Peterman.
3.
You know, I think sometimes we all get a little hardened, a little cold, and go, okay, ho hum. But for her, this is all new. It's all exciting. Further to your point, Russ, about bringing the juniors on, Madaw and Pete Corner, it invigorates you, Cheryl. It gets you excited as well.
It does. You know, it's interesting with a team that's played together for a long time, you sometimes lose that spark, and by bringing somebody in, even a spare for a weekend can really ignite it. And when you bring a new player in for the year, they get so excited, especially a junior, about the events you're going to, and it brings that all back to you.
Well, you see it all again through their eyes, and you remember what made it exciting for you.
Yes. And you still get up for these events. You always do. It's just seeing somebody else so excited to be out there and wanting it so bad. I think that kind of filters through the team and renews you.
You're pretty impressed, Russ, with me showing my softer side.
Yeah, that's just letting those feelings out there.
The warm and fuzzies.
2-3, 2-3.
I only wear those in the privacy of my own room. I guess I don't go. And I can tell you, it was a little chilly when we got here. We could use more warm and fuzzies, but it's getting milder. Not as bad as it was last week. You weren't here in Continental Cup, though. We were in Camrose back in 2008, and it was frigid. It was just bitter cold.
That's the thing that I do think the teams that have stayed together will fight a little bit, is that ho-hum, as Vic put it, doing the same thing over and over, whereas the teams that have come together that are newly formed, they're excited and proving something to each other.
Yeah, exactly.
2-3. Easy line, no line, no line. Line's fine. 9. Where are we?
Allison Flaxey against Rachel Holman as they play their last in the sixth. And again, you know, Holman, Kathy, to me, has just never let up. She's always, to use the cliche, got the foot on the pedal.
Well, she does. And, you know, the first shot by Ali Flaxey was a triple attempt. This one is a double attempt. So trying to remove 5 rocks in 2 throws. This one could be for 2. I don't know. But it won't curl enough. So it's a steal for Holman.
To lead at 6-3.
It's nice there. Oh, I didn't get it.
A little difference
Strong ice, I
for
think.
Rachel Holman this year. At this point, at least playing without a coach. Earl Morris no longer with her, and Earl has gone now on and is coaching his son. Coaching John.
Okay. 15. Oh, that's too much.
The Jones team doesn't mind here in this end to have Nedohin blank and carry over that hammer to an odd end. And
yeah, I was wondering there. They could have gone around the corner guard, which is always dangerous, but it would maybe force Nedohin to a single. But I think you're right. I think they don't want to give Heather a single in an even end.
And all the way through.
We draw to the middle, don't we? Or do you want to?
Nixon.
It's twice for Amy. Just, we saw that against Brad Jacobs. That's kind of a meaningless shot, so the brain goes into neutral, and that's the result.
it's when you have to bear down harder. Is on the, we used to think of that a lot on an open draw, where you had to think harder because it was.
That's true.
That's good.
It's not light.
No, you're right. Yeah, it's not light.
Woo.
Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. She must have just given it a bit at the end.
You see this a little bit after the fifth end, a bit after the mop. It's something you have to talk to with your team.
It's true.
That's sweet.
Yeah, you've brought that up in the past. It just seems to do what to the ice? Just give it a little extra grease on it, or yeah.
It's just you're warming it up. You're really brushing it, so they run the mop over 4 or 5 times because there's such a big break in that fifth end break in these 10-end championship games, and it just warms it up a little bit. Maybe takes a bit of the frost off, and they do glide. You're absolutely right, Cheryl. 3, 4, 5 feet farther, and the top teams usually have that figured out. But in this case, I think they've just kind of gone into neutral.
Autopilot. Autopilot's bad.
You see it a lot at the first couple shots in the sixth end, don't you?
Yep.
Leads are slipping the guards in the rings, and the come arounds are back 8. And
Jocelyn, can you pick
it
this up
happens
and just
almost
put them on
every
the...
weekend.
Think a little bit less, Caitlin. Throw it a little bit. Throw 9.
Haven't been out this wide, so they're going to tighten the broom up, make sure that red one goes away.
No. No, no.
Sorry.
Jill Officer being squeezed
Oh no, it's
into
okay.
the bumper, makes the
I
shot.
was trying to get by you, and I kind of like did a wobble. John was throwing. I'm like, ah. Yeah.
Final stone.
Oh, look, I can fight back. Would have been a battle.
And a blank on the board. here in 6. So it remains a 4-4 tie.
This one just did nothing.
Jones and Nedohin.
It's almost going to take middle of the rock.
We've had an amazing 6 events where we've won 5 of them and lost the final of the 6. So it's been astounding. Couldn't have imagined a better start. I wasn't surprised that there was quite an upheaval with guys moving around and the young guys that are looking to play, you know, in next Olympics and maybe Olympics thereafter are trying to position themselves with strong teams to go forward. You can't really afford to have too many off games. It's definitely an event where the intensity that you need to bring to every game has to be there, otherwise you find yourself quickly looking on the outside.
And we will get our first look at Mike McEwen tonight, leading the World Curling Tour in Money's One as he goes against Kevin Cooey and his new look team, 8:30 Eastern Time on TSN. So let's update you on what McEwen is doing as he makes his debut at the Canada Cup against Brad Gushue. Kathy?
Well, they're doing a lot of things really good for back-to-back ends. Matt Wozniak, the second for Mike McEwen, has made some spectacular run-back doubles, and this is given a chance for Mike to score 3. Brad Gushue's freeze didn't actually freeze. There is a gap, a chance to pick it.
And that's another 3 spot on the board. So a couple of 3s and a deuce and an 8-2 lead over Brad Gushue. Here in Camrose, Alberta, day 1 of the Canada Cup, the Encana Arena.
There. To it.
So up and down the sheet in that 6, Jones and Nedohin.
No, 5.
And it's locked in a 4-4 tie, and once again, it is Heather Nedohin that does have the last rock. She has the hammer playing the redstone.
Coming down. Go, go, go. Right to the nose, Joss. You gotta go.
See that yellow one at the back of the 8-foot from Dawn McEwen. A very unusual error by Dawn. She's so solid. Not in a good spot at all.
It's going to come back, but... Okay, firm.
If you're seeing any misses out here, they tend to be heavy. That's been
yeah,
most
it's true.
of the...
Like 7/8, or...
Yep.
Kathy was saying that the ice makers warm the air up a little bit, and that tends to be exactly the byproduct. They were a little bit more, a little greasier, a little bit warmer ice surface temperature. You get that little extra glide.
Jill Officer trying to run it back, and she'll run it by.
Heather, it shouldn't matter
Kim
much,
Cotter has
but-
come back with a single to tie John Morris.
Which means it should dig. Okay. Okay. Let's go, Joss. Tight. 3? Yeah. A little higher.
What a great situation early here. You know where that red one's going if it's ever hit, right onto that error that was deep by Dawn. No guards in play, so there's very little chance of a steal. And Jones is going to have to limit the damage here pretty quickly.
On that unfortunate run back by Jones, she actually even ticked those better frozen than they were before.
Whoa, we're going to overcurl. Easy, easy, easy. Okay. No. Let it die. It's very tight. Let it die, let it die, let it die. Come on, buddy. 15-2. Shoot.
Thin as possible. We might make the triple.
Okay.
I don't know what else we do.
There might be enough drag here. If you hit it hard enough, this rock will want to go that way a little bit. You might kick it off that yellow and get it out of there. Hitting it dead on obviously won't work, and it might also work the other way. If you come in that way, get that one. Throw it hard enough, you might get the top one, and that one might come back towards that yellow one a little bit, and you might get a little bit of drag to move that enough to get it off the nose of that back yellow.
Just want to make sure that gets...
That goes. That's the only problem.
Either that, or we try and hammer that there.
Or we just try to nose it.
Play like...
That goes back here.
And then at least we know that we can hammer it on the next one. I almost
try to
don't
get
mind
to the
that.
nose. Even if, yeah, okay. Just bumper.
Yeah, I like that. Try and kill the yellow.
On the nose.
Bumper, she said, right?
Bump.
Interesting call because it is going to jam now for sure, but
they're left sitting there, right?
And the back one, the problem rock will be gone. Yep. Exactly.
And the perfect person to throw these kind of shots in Jill Officer.
Hard! Whoa! 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 Is it heavy? No! Yeah. Sorry, Jill. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Normal, 9.
Okay.
They're trading the chances back and forth.
Pardon? Is it that straight here?
Still not looking altogether comfortable, this Jones team.
No, they're not. They really aren't. To Cheryl's point, a lot of the rocks have been a little deep. I think that one was a hair heavier than Jennifer expected. Didn't take the curl.
9. No.
Real easy shot to sit 4.
And a re-nice, you ever overthrow it, and that's where you do see it straighten out.
Hard! Go over top, go over top, go, 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 go!
Nicely done. 9.
Cleanup time. Jones has 4
I'm gonna come screaming.
rocks left here to start moving some granite.
Okay. I kind of, here is fine. Or here is good. Here. Right on the nose.
Dead on. Maybe even roll. If you could ever hit it a little low side, you might be partly underneath.
Yep. Hard. Oh, hard. Whoa. Hard.
Once again, Officer and McEwen. How close? And she'll get 2.
My God.
That tried to tick the guard. Would have been a draw for 5.
So we held that for you. Yeah.
Can't be much room going by here.
Yikes. You weren't wide.
No, that's the last thing you want to do is tick that guard.
But I could see it holding it.
They did get it underneath, which
It didn't look like it
makes this shot a little harder.
Forward. Easy. Close. Has to close. That has to. Yeah. Whoa. No. Whoa. No. Yes. Yes. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
Sit around, Nick. Sit, Nick. That works.
Would love to hang around there. Good try.
Shoot.
Those are tough ones, aren't they? Because it comes up a little more. You tap out your own one at the back or jam it.
Is. She had great weight on it. She threw the right kind of weight to try to keep her shooter in the rings. They don't seem certain, either team, of what the rocks, they're jumping a little bit or they're running straight on them. It just seems a little tricky right now to figure out what the ace is doing.
Big shot here. This could turn the entire end around here if you can lock this on.
Line's great.
She gets a feeling, Cheryl, whoever figures out the ice first may be winning this game just for that little bit of an advantage.
Hard. 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 No bounce. No bounce. Easy. No bounce. You're there. You're there. You're there. Very
All
nice,
the way
Caitlin.
down.
Great shot.
Good brush. You think?
Just hit the 1.
Veteran call there, Vic. You know, you could have tried to double again. You were kind of in that
Nice
hit everything in sight mode.
girl.
And all of a sudden they went, oh no, we'll just lob one in here and put the pressure back on Nedohin.
15 then, right?
Yep. You got it, Amy.
Pulling the play to the forefoot and getting a force here is great.
It's heavy.
Where are
7. 7. You're 2 and 8. No line. You're 2 no line. 7, 8. No. Easy line. No. Getting better.
No.
Easy,
Still
easy, easy.
No, it has to move.
Where is it?
8, 9, 9.
Oh, let it come to the face. Sit, Nick. Sit, 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 sit. Well done.
Great freeze.
Beauty. Room for one more.
Okay. Nice shot. Nice throw.
Me, I did it wrong.
What?
I should have
pumped it a little bit to get...
Pumped it a bit more?
Yeah.
To get separation?
Yeah. I could have had one. Yeah.
I'll throw mine first.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I've got.
No, that is first.
Oh, sorry, yeah. No, I'm getting...
Okay, so T-line, it's all line. Okay. I don't have to move it.
Okay.
Right on the button. Speed's good, eh? Actually, yeah. Caitlin's actually went a long way.
Yeah, good. Seems to be sliding just a touch better now.
Yep, fine. Just further to what Heather Nedohin was saying, I could have played a little bit more weight, gotten a little separation. The reason being, if this one is perfectly frozen in, what's the difficulty?
No line.
You definitely have room to tap that red one back a little bit and sit shot rocks it, possibly two even, depending on where Jennifer puts this. But I don't know where she was going to tap it, because it was going to hit that third rock back there, so you weren't going to tap it very far.
Little bump. Mine's perfect. Lock it on. No, it's
No
there. It's all
bounce.
there. Little bump. No bounce. No
bounce.
Whoa, whoa. Atta girl.
Wow.
Incredible freezes.
We've seen 4 going in this direction in the 5th and now in the 7th that are just perfect.
Follow the leader.
Good shot.
Yeah, I just had to curl a hair. Here's the hair, yeah. Shoot.
Straight back, ladies.
All right. Right on the nose.
You haven't made it perfect. You could sit 2.
She got her.
Tough shot.
You got it, Heather.
That red one sandwiched between the yellows would stay there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. The Sherrys continue their battle as they play in the 7th, and it's 4-3 for Anderson, Kathy.
Well, and it appears that the red stone that you're looking at on the lid is the shot stone. And so for Sherry, this is a draw for 2, but it's really tricky because she does need to bite a piece of the button and outcount the stone that belongs to the other Sherry that is also biting a piece of the button.
Madal with a steal in the 5th as they play their last stone here in 6.
And they're playing very, very slow. They have far less time than any of the other teams out here, and they're an end behind.
Yep. Nice shot, Cher. I don't know.
1 for sure.
As good as you could do for weight.
Joanne Rizzo having a look.
Good throw. I don't know. It's real close. Oh, shoot. Well, I had to get to the...
So they'll call for a measure and we'll update you.
Okay.
Just freezing ours, right?
I have to tap ours.
Oh, okay.
A little bit dangerous here.
I have to kind of just tap it a rock.
Get
so
it on the wrong angle, it'd be a nose hit for 2.
Okay, yeah.
You put it right on the center lines.
And we want to kind of over curl and roll in front of theirs. Think that's too much?
Yeah, I think it's...
I think a little bit less.
Like there?
Yeah. Even if we just kiss ours, it's better than under.
I always found these difficult, Cheryl. You throw that, maybe back 8 in the situation, and it runs like 10 inches straighter. It's just it's difficult to get the broom in the right spot on these.
And you just threw the freeze on it, which so you know the exact ice for that. Sometimes you just throw the freeze again and let your sweepers manage it at the end rather than trying the tap.
Point.
See you back 4. Whoa! No! At least back 4, actually. No, then. Back 8. No. Wow. I thought we got her less.
Yeah, I agree.
Right off. Right off.
Go next, go next, go next.
No.
So after the measure, it was 2 for Sherry Anderson. That's okay, miss. You can go in front. We appreciate that very much. Yeah, just make sure it's not a 9. I lost a lottery once like that. I thought it was a 9. No, it's a 6, 6-3.
first one, and then it just.
I won $1 million.
Mine are better.
I quit. No.
Pretty simple shot here for the two.
And exactly to your point, Russ, little heavy, and
yep.
it just doesn't run the same.
And you, like you said, you where the broom was for the draw, you know it's going to run straighter, even though it's only a hair more weight, but how much straighter?
Right.
It's just hard to get it in your head. You have to take a foot less ice.
Yes! Please, yes! You're fine. Please. Yep. Kill yourselves. Perfect. Nice.
Well done. Little mistakes, both sides. The last by Jones. Nedohin takes advantage. It's day one, the Home Hardware Canada Cup from Camrose. It's the second draw. We'll have all 3 draws for you today. Coming up tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be back. Get our first look at Mike McEwen. He plays Cooey out of Calgary. Both teams making their share of mistakes. Heather Nedohin, Jennifer Jones, and
Really slow game quite a bit.
making each other pay for those mistakes. Nedohin scoring 2 and 7 to take the lead, and so now it's Jones that has the last rock, playing the Yellowstones here in the 8th. Lainey Peters throwing the lead stones for the team out of the Sherwood Park Curling Club.
Come on, you guys, you gotta go.
In a 3-3 tie, Jim Cotter and John Morris, Kathy.
The shot stone is underneath what you were looking at, Pat Simmons, right in the forefoot, trying to run these stones back.
Runs it by, and the shot stone is that red one just at the back. Steal 1 for Cotter.
Help me. Said you're just softening them. So they're
Johnny's been so close on so many shots, and it's just that, you know, the new team, you can see them getting better, but they have to pull off a win here pretty soon.
Back to bump. No. Whoa.
Yeah, back to bump. Just No, it's okay. We're just
in the middle.
Yeah, we're just on those. Yep. Maybe a little bit, Joe. I don't know. Okay. Nice weight.
Control 10-10-5.
A blank in 7 means Rachel Homan continues to lead, and Mike McEwen with a 5-point lead. Brad Gushu got a single in 7. Again, we make the point, it's only the 7 teams, 6-game round robin, so a couple of losses early, and you're really scratching. And it's top 3.
Yeah,
Semi-final and a final, that's it.
That makes the difference, isn't it? Just the top 3. If you had 4 teams like the Brier or the Scotties,
you'd be playing the page.
Yeah, and your record doesn't have to be nearly as good. But here you pretty well have to go like 4 and 3 might not get you in. Yeah, 5 and 2. So if you look at a guy like John Morris, if he drops this one, 0 and 2 day, he's got to win a pile of games.
Yeah, you'd have to go 4 and 2. You'd think.
Gave it a little. I think I might have given it too much. Whoa.
Are you heavy?
A little bit.
Yeah, then, yep.
Not bad.
We're heavy.
We're heavy. Yeah.
Hard! Hard!
Back in.
Hard! Oh, no. Okay.
Rub and roll.
Control. Same weight. Okay, she gave me more.
Buried red one's in a really nice spot for Nedohin. It's high enough that's hard to freeze to it, and it's in deep enough it's hard to get around it also. And be shot rock and be underneath enough that it's going to cause a problem.
Right out of her hand. Right out of the fingertips of Jocelyn Peterman. They pick her up. Amy Nixon. Lainey Peters.
Okay, whoa. Okay.
And she bangs it right on the nose.
Towards. Yeah.
Or do you like that?
He could freeze here. He could use the two of them to
This is
his
just
advantage.
going into
I
this
like the
rock.
freeze, Russ.
Okay. It's not a bad thing. Let's throw hack. Hack.
Why is that?
The freeze, just,
Yeah.
you know, when you're starting to throw hits, there's always the possibility of rolling out. With the freeze, you can kind of, even a little tap back, you're starting to make sure you keep your rocks in the rings and generate some points that way.
Okay, pulse it above.
Yep. Whoa.
Little bit.
She's throwing half weight, so.
Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Close. Clean. Whoa, whoa. Clean. She's got a beauty. Nice shot, though. Good.
Good shot, but I don't think it's that difficult to get it out of the rings now. If you'd frozen in that spot with the two together, it's tough to remove it. 'Cause you know what Heather's going to do.
Take the yellow.
Blast. And it's early enough in the end that the freeze is, you know, you still got enough time to generate
to
your
get shot
deuce.
rock later.
Yeah.
What? Taking the one in the
I'm peeling the one in the house.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I can peel the one in the house.
Yeah? If you take the front, that's fine.
See a large half here. It shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Oh, it pitched.
Well, we talked about it.
Oh, that's nasty.
Wow. It's going the other way. Normally when the rock picks like that, it goes the same direction as the curl.
Yeah.
Holy, look at the mark.
I'd like to snap
Yeah,
right
that
now.
was one of
I'd like
Ic's
to snap
boulders.
right
Yeah.
now. In my mind.
Squeeze my hand. Or pinch me.
Right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can squeeze harder.
Playing well. We need your... You can
That's
see it
really
too.
rare, isn't it?
It was massive.
It's all the way back there.
It's like a rock.
I think that's the hardest thing for the ice makers is to try to keep the ice clean and the surfaces clean for the players.
Well, they do have the boot cleaners at all the entrances for those other than the general public, and then they have that, I'll call it fly paper, for the players to step on before they go out on the surface. But sometimes you just can't do enough.
Come on, guys. Go. Just bite the 8.
Faster! Faster run! Faster, 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 faster! Go, 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 go.
You got it. You did. Good.
Well brushed.
Well, let's take a look at the numbers for the 2/3, and so it's a slight advantage for Caitlin Laws, but both players not playing, Cheryl, the way you might expect them. What's the difference in their games as to what we might have expected?
You know, I think Amy's struggling definitely with draw weight and trying to figure that out. And I think Jones, Caitlin, they're just having a little difficulty on where to put the broom, and they're not getting what they expect out of their shots.
Player numbers are brought to you by Ford, proud partners with the Canadian Curling Association for 21 years.
Oh! Oh, oh,
Could get both yellows here if she hits it perfect.
oh!
Well, they tried to go the thick way.
Yeah, Heather, go, go, go! Gotta be next.
Too bad it didn't pop.
Nice try. I have 7/8.
We can play that.
And we have our first final as Rachel Holman
For weight, like it looked like.
put a fistful on the board with a 5 in 8 to win it over Ali Flaxey out of Listowel. So Holman improves her record to 2-0.
Sorry, I was trying to.
She's got balls.
Wow, that was so close.
Worked out perfectly because by ticking your own yellow, which was dangerous, it redirected the shooter over and it
Nice shot.
left lots of separation.
Sorry, I might have said you had balls, but no, but to call that.
She has nerves. It took a little bit of nerves to call it that way.
I think it's half.
That's another word for it.
Yes,
Yeah.
It is. I agree.
And that is not a smiling face of Brad Gushu as he drops his first.
Feel,
Mike
Heather?
McEwen
Thanks, Mark.
Comes in on a tear, wins it 9-3.
Thanks, Mark. Good luck.
Mikey, had boy. Good start.
Good game,
Good
guys.
game, Mikey. Good start.
Really good. Some nice quality throws, guys. Really good.
Can you get that scrape? That is nasty. That's exactly where I'm throwing.
Yeah, Heather's throwing right through where the furrow was.
What did you? What, looks like a tractor just went up.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the plowing matches,
That's
and we just welcome.
She's going to take on this double, Cheryl. I think so.
Looks like it. Yep.
Tough shot.
Yeah! Yes! Whoa! 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 Get over!
A little bit of panic, and then just slides underneath.
Nice throw. Nice throw, Heather.
Oh, we had it. Kick it, kick it, kick it.
Great try.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, and sleepers. We brought it back too much. A little. That's just a little. Just kick it.
You can bury it. Obviously, there's no double. But.
Two choices here. You bury it. You don't have to be to the tee line, or just go right to the tee line.
Let's go, Jen.
Mine's good. I agree, I agree.
About the team. It's all you.
Jen
Stop
threw one here
curling.
in a similar spot. But she knows she needs this one, so give it to the brushers.
Make sure your tee. Not a big tee line. Easy. You're buried anyway. It's okay. Nice shot. Good judge, guys. Ah.
Let's get over to that as much as possible.
Try and roll over there.
This comes up at the end.
Just that little bit
So we should.
deep, and it allows this, the little hit and roll, or is it still too flat, do you think, to get over there?
It's pretty flat.
Yeah, you'd have to throw it extremely hard.
I like the conversation that Jill and Dawn have. Like, they take responsibility for where that rock's going to go as well. I mean, Jen gives them the options, but then they're talking about it the whole way down the sheet. They know exactly where they're going to put it and where the good and bad spots are.
You know, it's funny you say that, because I was going to ask you, I think, in my opinion,
Kind of wait.
one of the biggest changes in the game, both men and women, but maybe more so in the women's game, has been the front end play, the brushing, for example, in the likes of Don McEwen and Jill Officer. Let's go in and check the Sherry's, Anderson, Madaw, and final stone coming up for Madaw, and facing what, 1, 2, maybe 3?
Maybe 3, and it is a really tricky hit situation. If she hits it on the outside, she winds up removing her own and giving up 4. But if she can get to the nose, the double can be made.
And that stone from Nedohin will roll a little too far. And now the question is, what's left? 2 shot at the back. And 1 red it is. Joanne Rizzo will have a look just to confirm.
Yeah, no, because I thought, well, I did because if it comes down to it, if she moves and moves her back, I want to kick it. It's an easy one. If I throw it up there, as long as I throw it, that's what you did.
Lee Merklinger.
It's normal. If anything.
All right, measure. Sliding a touch.
So they'll measure.
Yeah. We're playing, what are the heck, 9? Yeah. They'll go 1. Yes.
Interesting here. Jennifer's changed it up. Same spot they threw the draw to the button in practice.
Not heavy.
Not heavy, she said, out of the hand. And Officer and McEwen are right there.
Keep her coming. All right, guys.
Go, 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 go. Hard.
Wow. Wow.
Hard, guys, go.
Wow. Goodness. That's huge. Chance for 2. She comes up light. And Nedohin still leads it by 1. It's time now for the M&M Meat Shop's Final End Challenge. After the game, go to finalend.ca, enter the secret word for a chance to win an all-expense paid trip for 2 to the 2016 Brier in Ottawa. And it includes tickets, hotel, airfare. First 100 entries will have a chance to win a $50 M&M gift card. All participants will get an M&M discount. Finalend.ca after we give you the secret word. Well, we said a couple of times already, it's not a Jones team that appears to be in sync. In their first game at this year's Home Hardware Canada Cup, and no bigger example than that when she has a draw to the 8-foot, comes up shy of the rings, fails to get the deuce to tie, and so now trails by 1 as we go to the 9th. And it is Heather Nedohin with the last rock, has the hammer playing the redstone.
Keep going. Keep her going for line 2.
Yeah, self-inflicted for sure. You heard Dawn,
when
Jennifer let it go, that she'd pulled back on it a little bit. I don't think it's slowing down in that spot yet. We did see a bit of that earlier today, but in draw number 1, but I don't think that was the case there, Cheryl.
No, it's an uncharacteristic miss for Jen, that's for sure. You just don't see her miss an 8-foot draw.
Same. More facing. Yes! Oh.
Checking in on Cotter and Morris. And 1, 2, 3 Cotter stones. That's what's facing John Morris with his last.
John Cotter made a great shot on his final stone. It was almost a double. I say almost because one of the stones stayed in the house, but he did move it back for 4th shot. So it is a draw to the 4-foot. John Morris needs here an 8.
Again, John Morris played with Jim Cotter a year ago. Moved back to Calgary to take over the former team of Kevin Cooey. Draws the back 4 for the single to tie. And they will be Team Canada for the first time. Men's Team Canada.
Need to be here, though.
And they will wear the maple leaf at the Tim Hortons Brier in Calgary. But playing a very limited schedule. And this year, for the first time, won't have to go through playdowns. So it's going to be an all-new experience for John Morris and company.
She doesn't need to know it's the one for appeal.
No. You got it.
So Anderson with a steal of 1 and 7, up 7-3 on Sherry Maddaw.
Whoa, clean. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fine. Well done.
We're hitting something. That's all we need.
7.
You heard Amy's comment, hitting something, that's all that we need, and she's right. Just want to make some stones go away.
Jennifer, we've seen her come back in a lot of games like this where you've got the advantage of the free guard zone. There's be 3 rocks that are usable here when this one drops.
Gonna have to work a little.
Still some time.
Line's pretty good. Split center.
And what we've seen so far as well is that when someone makes a mistake, the other team has taken advantage. So if you are Heather Nedohin, every shot has to be good.
Yikes.
Just because that light? I didn't think so.
Yeah, you wonder, you know, it's did John Morris's first one in the last end stopped on them about 1.5 feet short of where they thought. It happened in draw number 1. You never know. It might be getting a little bit softer in the middle.
Nice way.
And you sometimes notice that on the 10-end games more so than the 8.
Exactly.
Atta girl.
Very nice.
With the draw to the button and 10 ends on the ice, the path gets worn down, and the rocks can even look like they pick when they come across the center line.
10 end games are played at the national level. 8 end games are played on the tour.
Wait on Lee. It's close. Line's good. Got room. Room.
Line's great.
Yep.
Make it
Wait on
good.
Lee.
Weight's great. Make it good, guys. Line's good. You have to go for weight. Come on. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Top button. Top button. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Easy.
Atta girl.
Good, Caitlin.
Nice shot.
Very nice.
They want to make that one good because that's the one they'll be guarding and make it tough for Nedohin to outdraw on our last one.
Nope. Close. Nope. Yeah. Nope. No.
Amy Nixon.
No. Yeah. No.
Wow.
Great run back.
Beautiful.
A little battle, though, between Nixon and Nedohin.
You wanted to roll that way a bit more? Whatever, I wanted that one off, right?
Really nice to run it back that far. Those are not as easy as they look. Half an inch higher, you flash it. More importantly, it's hanging around, and Jennifer's going to have to ignore it because of the score. Nice situation for the Nedohin team.
Well, rather than just the straight peel, Nedohin wanted to run that back because she couldn't outdraw it. But it, of course, leaves the center guard for Jones to use again.
Top button release. We need to bury this.
More room.
But again, it's
We need to bury it, guys.
Nedohin being able to maybe obviously run her own back. So
Keep her sliding down. Go, 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 go.
finish not quite the same.
Yep.
My only other thought was to freeze to that one.
Hair more weight, Heather. No.
Peterman jumping all over this one. Got another one. Sure does, and stuffs it and leaves it covered. Top edge of the 4.
Beautiful shot.
That's all she needed. Oh, now she's apparently, I can't tell. I like how you're like, no, we're going to go this one.
I'm like,
funny.
Is that just an audible, Russ? Because initially it was going to be just a straight peel.
Yeah, they must have changed the call because I thought I heard that too. Cheryl, did you hear that? I thought they said straight peel, but you'd never peel it in that direction, would you? Because you could take out your own corner rock, the red one on the right-hand side of the screen.
Wendy,
They must have changed their minds, I think.
Wendy.
So timeout has been called.
Morgan.
Both teams are
About a quarter of that.
given 2 90-second timeouts. And so Wendy Morgan will come to the ice as Daryl Nixon chats with Team Nedohin.
Yeah, turn. We're with you. Yep. Even if I go here, even if we're not shot, well then she goes there. But the back button is probably my rocks are good. Like they finished. So.
and I think this spot will finish.
Yeah, I like that. I like the draw.
Tough ask here to play that out-turn come around, and you can certainly be shot rock, but can you get it hidden enough?
It's either that or you go there. Then she goes here, and we're giving up.
I like that.
I think we gotta go here. Yeah.
You got it.
A little heavier on this side.
Yeah, it's heavier on this side.
Explain to me, please, Cheryl. I mean, I understand you called the coach down. As a player, what are you wanting from your coach when they make that walk down and say nothing?
Sometimes you just want time to discuss the shots. Sometimes it's just confirmation from the coach. You've probably already established what the role is of the coach during your timeouts. Some of them give input on strategy, some don't. So it's already probably been established. They know what she's coming down for.
Decision made. Jennifer Jones with her first. Nedohin leads and has last rock here at 9.
Little light. Okay, go then. It's all you. Left foot, line's good. Needs to move. Hard, guys. Gotta move. Keep her coming. Gotta finish it if you can. Keep her coming. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yep, yep, yep. Hard. A little more, a little more, a little more.
Not enough. Second shot.
Has to be slowing down a little bit.
Should have just left it high, I guess.
Yeah. I said it.
Just doesn't slide. I was quite surprised you didn't get the draw for 2 there, too.
Yeah. Just a board, 10.5, 11. Okay.
I don't know what the, sorry Russ, I don't know what the discussion was after Jen missed her draw for her deuce, but that's really when the sweepers need to say, hey, it looks okay to us. We think, because that helps Jen make this shot or the next one down the road.
Yeah, because she definitely didn't throw the one in the 8th then, did she?
No.
She was light, so maybe she's blaming it on the surface when it's just maybe self-inflicted. Good point. You can't communicate enough.
Well.
10 clean, clean. Just easy. Yeah! Oh, just easy. Yeah! Just easy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. Whoa! It's good, it's good. Clean it. Very nice, Heather.
Hold on.
Nice throw.
Sorry, I didn't want you to think I was
Nice
getting
shot.
off. I didn't want you to think, no, we were out. Just me. I was tripping on her.
That's the front end, too. That's Peters and Peterman talking as well, going back, and that's further to what you were talking about before. There's another change in the game. The front end's taking more responsibility and talking about every shot.
What do you guys like? Can we get shot with the hit and roll?
Another timeout, so both of them being taken in this 9th, a crucial 9th, with Nedohin leading and end with last rock.
The what?
The hit and roll.
Can we get a shot if we hit and roll?
Yeah.
That was our first thought.
I think we can roll to here almost.
That's our
That's kind of all we
best
have,
roll.
isn't it?
Looks a little easier than the
Or do
drawing.
you think we can?
Well, you can freeze and get second shot.
I'd rather hit, I think. And
I also
try and
want
set.
to just check in here, and it appears
Can we
2
draw
for
around
sure.
here?
Sherry Anderson sitting 2, final stone, Sherry Madaw on the way, Kathy.
Well, Sherry tried to make the double on her first one, just got 1, and so Sherry Anderson was able to replace it. They have looked at the top one. It does look like if she makes the double, it would be for 2.
All right. One
And
red.
she will roll out. 1 red for sure. Checking around the edge.
Yellow.
Does it matter?
Yeah, really, 1 might be enough here.
measure so we can just win one of them.
So decision made for Jennifer Jones. What's she playing here?
I think they're going to hit and roll here, but it's pretty tight ice.
Yeah, that was very tight.
Not enough to make the, it's either that or that freeze. They talk about freezing to the second shot, but I think she's going to throw this up and try to kick it straight across with peel weight.
Big weight.
Yep.
These are so tough.
Whoa, whoa.
Jennifer Jones, her final stone.
No!
And we'll bang it almost right on the nose. And so what an opportunity now. Sherry Anderson won that game final 8-3, so she's a winner in her debut. And Sherry Madaw, pardon me, drops her first two.
9.5, 10 on the nose.
Two missed draws by Jennifer is really, the first one obviously cost her a point, but that
Nice throw
the
here,
one
Heather.
this
Let's
end
go.
ended up in an ugly spot.
I guess. She nutted the run back though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shot stone is was just an exchange. That run back of the center guard.
10. Yep.
Final stone looking to put 3 on the board and
Whoa. Easy. No.
put a lock on it.
Right off? It's okay. Clean it, Lainey. You're good. You're good. You're good. As long as you don't overthrow it, we're good.
And there it is, 3 in 9. And handshakes as Heather Nedohin will start this Canada Cup with 2 straight wins. And wins over the gold medal winner from Sochi, Jennifer Jones, make the final 9-5 Nedohin. And Jones drops her opener.
The 2014 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. The 2014 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years. By Purex Bathroom Tissue, Purex, 90 years of pure comfort. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
You know, Jennifer Jones said that the losses still hurt, but not quite as much since the birth of Isabella, now 2. Jennifer Jones drops her opener to Heather Nedohin here at the Canada Cup, and here's the game story.
Well, really, Jennifer put a couple rocks in the wrong spot. She hit and rolled to the wrong spot, and Heather made an unbelievable double, picking one right, a frozen rock right off the can to get her 3 in the 3rd end. And then Jennifer uncharacteristically missed the 8-foot in the 8th end to give up that single point that which would have tied the game. That made all the difference in 9.
So it's a 9-5 final. The game story is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association. An update for you on the only game left on the ice, Jim Cotter, John Morris. Final stone coming for Jim Cotter out of the Vernon Curling Club. Morris last year throwing the 4th stone, but it was John Morris skipping. Cotter will miss the double, and it will be a steal of 1 for John Morris. So he'll lead it. Cotter will have the hammer coming home. That's where we will go when we come back. Time now for the M&M Meat Shop's Final End Challenge, and the secret word is shrimp. Right after the game, go to finalend.ca and enter that secret word shrimp for a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip for 2 to the 2016 Brier in Ottawa, and the prize includes tickets, hotel, and airfare. Nothing shrimp about that prize. 5-4, Morris leads it. Cotter playing the double to win the game. He possibility of scoring 3 there, misses it, so he's down by 1. He has the hammer coming home, playing the Redstones. It's the only game left on the ice here in draw 2 at the Encana Arena.
4 perfect shots here, top of the button, perfect corner guard, nice center guard, right around that corner, buried, trying to run back. Pretty good for his first game.
94%, yeah. That's great start to the year.
Back 4.
That's a great team. It just needs some reps. Yeah. Lost in an extra end this morning, and now they're in another good battle.
It'll be exciting at the Brier. 2 Alberta teams at an Alberta Brier, which will be make it exciting.
Yeah, from a promoter's standpoint, it couldn't have turned out, worked out any better.
Whoa! Close! Clean! Yeah! Whoa! Clean! Clean! Whoa! 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 Good shot.
Nicely played. Tyrell had a wonderful year last year. You know, with there's some major big games they played in.
Oh,
I think that's the call.
I tell you, the focus on him, the attention on him. We watched him grow up, actually.
Little bit early for line.
Gotta go wait.
Hard line. Line's good. Line's good. Take a look. Whoa. Whoa. Are you sure?
Gotta go wait.
Yeah. Wait only. Room. Whoa. No line. No line. No line. That's fine. Hard. Hard. Far as it goes now. Far as it goes. Hard. Go. If we can't get under. Go.
That's good. An inch underneath that yellow guard. Extremely good communication there. Johnny knew thought it was tight early, and then he realized it was light from the front end's comments. They brushed it hard enough that there was lots of room, and they had to brush it again to get the finish.
Get underneath it a hair. Top 12.
Back to what Vic was saying about front ends, success on the teams nowadays, you might have been able years ago to get away with a weaker player at lead or possibly second, and now success as a team, all four have to be knowledgeable about the game and be in the game for 10 ends.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Top 4. Got room. Whoa.
Trying to get to the inside a little bit
Close.
in tighter than that last yellow one.
Yeah. Hard. Yep. Good. Whoa.
Plan B.
Oh, that was straight down. Oof. Good throw. No, it didn't. You threw it.
Yeah.
Could take on the double here. It's not.
Nose with like control is money. The best shot is nose with control. I think so, because I don't like doing this, because you probably give him a hit and flop back at us, right? So nose or just a hair high. Just control, though. Just control.
Okay.
I love this weight call. I thought they might play this slash double there, the red double. Pat loves those. He's good with the big weight, but in this case, they want to hang around with the straight run back. So Johnny hasn't called for appeal. That's wonderful decision making. The lighter Pat throws is the better chance he has of sticking it.
Pat Simmons. Knows his money. Decent. Rycroft.
Real hard. I don't think so.
And he just crossed the nose and runs it by.
Guarding that red one doesn't help John either.
Play this. Okay.
Nice setup
Come
for
off
Jim
the back
Cotter
end a
now.
bit. Like hack. Okay. Even solid hack's good. You gotta throw the out at it. Yep.
So here's the change with John Morris leaving the team after throwing third rocks a year ago. Ryan Kuhn comes in, a former Canadian World Junior champion when he played with brother Brad. So he throws the third stones now.
Whoa.
And Jim Cotter
Close.
still throwing the fourth stones, but forced to skip two.
Hard, guys, hard. Whoa.
Oh, great shot.
Okay, good.
And it just spins away. Shot stone, T-line, edge of the four. That belongs to Morris.
He didn't want to move that red one that far either. He got the nice roll, but moving that red behind the tee line, I think John's going to lock one in there now.
I hear you.
They pull back so much before they.
He overbrushed a bit.
Yeah, it gives Morrison out.
Pretty good though. Yeah.
I don't mind this.
Yeah.
Hey?
It does jam on that one if it goes.
Well, if he runs it, I don't know how else he's going to get to it. If you go right here.
Okay.
Interesting. The natural shot would be the out-turn freeze, I would think. you're grouping the two
right here,
together.
boys.
But John's pretty confident if he gets it in the right
Top
spot
four.
and there is a run back made, one of those yellows will go across to that red one. You bounce out in the open, though, you won't be happy.
No. This is a throw it to your sweepers.
Yeah, short won't kill him, will it?
No.
Close. Whoa, whoa, line, whoa.
Whoa, then.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, line, whoa.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good.
No back. Yep, hard. Oh. Good. That's perfect. That's perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Wow.
Oh, is that any
Wow.
good? Beautiful shot.
Nice throw, Pat. Your first one, it just was in a really curly spot.
I
Like,
know.
remember Nolan's
And I
guy
was-
went nuts.
and I was a hair soft, probably on the weight. Too.
Because he actually pitched us out a bit.
Yeah, I know.
And he
And
got,
still, yeah.
Nose on the inside.
This run double's there, though, and I think if you hit it absolutely perfect, the rocket was just thrown might go underneath that red one.
You don't think it'll jam? Eh?
It can. It definitely can. Yes, it can. But I think it's possible if you could hit it going away. If you just hit about a quarter of it. Tough shot, though. You're running it back 12 feet, and you want to hit a quarter of the rock you're trying to raise.
Whoa. Running it back. And he does jam it, but it slides underneath. Still leaves, though, the shot stone is Morris. Center line, back 8.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you need, John?
Fantastic shot there. Could have got it a little thinner, I guess, in the perfect world, but beautiful shot. Just to make that double is fantastic, and that's a lonely yellow sitting there.
Barely, yes.
This one's got Johnny's attention.
Very focused on this one.
Good. Should have a good read on this one with Pat making it.
it's good. It's good. Weight's good, boys.
Made the
Weight's
point
good.
earlier.
Weight's
that
good. Okay, room. Too much room.
John Morris dropped an extra
Too much
game
room,
earlier
too
this
much room,
morning
Carter.
to Glenn Howard.
Switch.
And in a very, very
Go.
short,
Hard.
quick
Hard. Line's great.
6-game round robin,
Hard.
drop 2
Yep.
out of the gate
Hard.
is difficult.
Easy.
So this is a big game for
No, it's good.
Morris.
Good scrub, boys. Great scrub. Good judge.
Very nice rock positioning. Been a well-played end.
Nice roll.
Yeah.
And John's really good about communicating with his players of what he's seeing, and that really, I think that helps the sweepers a lot.
Now what do? Do you try that run double, or do you try to freeze to the corner of that to maybe tap it an inch or two?
I think so.
How much can we see of that? Can we get this?
Could. It's close.
Just got to move that to here.
It's true. Yeah, it's either the run or, yeah, we could play and roll into there.
What are you thinking, Pat?
When you like that.
Pat Ryan,
Well, yeah, that's the
Canadian
thing with
world
the run,
champion,
you know, if it,
been coaching this team for a number of
Just
years
a hair
now.
high, at
Comes
least
to
you
the
got
ice in
You
a
open
timeout.
up the draw. I don't think you can get to the button. It's close. I'm liking that. It's over buried a bit, right?
Is it? Probably too far.
Okay, we got our clock's back in for some reason. Play the run. Why is our clock
Take
going
for
again?
time here for Jimmy Cotter.
That's for the timeout, isn't it? Yeah.
Straight back here.
Hey, Jim.
Going to try to
for
run
the
it.
timeout.
Okay.
Run it red onto yellow, and if they get lucky, if they ever get them both going away, they're sitting
Yeah,
two
make
underneath
it.
cover here.
Okay.
Even if you can just get one here, even if you get the back
Lots
one,
time.
that's a lonely yellow again.
Cotter in his first. Down by 1. Has last rock. He runs it by.
Yeah, picked out of his hand.
We're going to hear a lot of that, I think, the next few days.
Not out of the woods here yet. A bad break by Jim if it did catch something early. Where do you go now? Do you guard it again? You sit 3.
That's playing with a bit of fire.
Yeah, it is.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Like, I think our 2 shots are the guard, Dad, and to go here. I don't really know how if we go right here, how does he ever get rid of all 3 of our rocks?
You might have something.
I don't mind that. Prefer that than the run double, you know. Run double's a legitimate shot, especially if I put it too tight. It's not that tough, right? It's pretty much just a run back on the outside of that one. No, no. If we're here, right, to make the triple, it's got to go that way. So we're thinking right here or the guard. Because if we guard, he still has that for the win. I don't know if he has a shot for the win here. You know, unless I put it here and he goes ta-ting through, right? I literally don't know how he has a shot for the win.
He doesn't if you're here. Find a spot that it doesn't look like there's a triple.
Well, this isn't bad either. But then it's a tough draw too, eh?
Yeah, that's kind of what I like, John.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, not quite that tight, but right.
Right there?
Yeah, right there. That's what I like.
Okay. Okay.
You okay with
right
that?
Here. Right here.
Interesting that he would be talked into that.
Well, was it? You heard John say that he was playing with fire a little bit by going in. It was perfect. He's fine. But this does a couple of things. It also makes, if they don't play the run double, which is a tough shot, it makes Jim's last shot a little tougher if he's trying to draw for one through that port to the 4-foot. Don't want to be too tight here. I would think just to the Home Hardware logo or less.
Line's not bad.
2/3.
Line's not bad. Good line.
Here, that's where we want it, Carter. It needs a curl. Carter needs a curl.
Whoa.
No, line's good, actually. Line's good.
Simmons calling line.
Whoa.
Nothing from Nolan Thiessen. Carter Rycroft. Just beside the Home Hardware. And boy, almost placed it in the perfect spot.
No, I just didn't like to give him a shot for the lead.
It's still there.
Maybe a little tighter than he would have liked.
Yeah.
Just intern. Draw to here.
I don't know.
That?
I think this is just as easy.
Think so?
Yep.
Okay, that's what you want to play?
Yep.
Okay.
Jim Cotter wants this one. He can see it.
Look good.
You got to go this way because that'll allow that rock to go over there, out this way, that one that way, and the raised rock should go that way, and he could technically score his deuce. Has to be perfect, and you need some speed here too. I don't think you can make it the other way. It has to be just inside nose on that top one. It's going to be really close. Hits it almost where the broom is.
Now Ryan Kuhn said, "Look, can we not draw in for the one? Is that draw not there?"
Yeah, it is. It's definitely there. But Jim's saying it's tough. This is tough, but this is for the win. So he's going to give it a go.
Final stone down by 1. Make the triple count
In,
2.
yep.
Pick up the win.
Whoa.
Jim Cotter. Now they got him. Griffith, Sawatsky. 1, 2, and not enough. And it'll settle at the back. It'll be one more for John Morris. And a bounce back win for Morris against his former team as he picks up the win. 6-4 the final. And with that, Morris is 1-1 on this opening day. Jim Cotter drops his opener and will play again tonight. A reminder, we're back with you at 8:30 Eastern Time on TSN. We'll see Mike McEwen, very impressive in a win today, this afternoon against Brad Gushu as he goes against Kevin Cooey, who picked up a win earlier today in this morning's opening draw. The road to Korea in 2018 starts this week here in Camrose with the home hardwire Canada Cup on Canada Sports Leader, TSN.